of the sauce, everybody.
Yes. Okay, you know what? I love that.
Let's go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome back. I have a few assessments to make. First of all, we were on the last episode in the worst mood we've ever been in our life.
Well, no, we didn't have a last episode because
No,
we
the last
tried.
one. No. I think we were having. Weren't the one before that also? We were having like a terrible day.
Oh yeah. But like, I just wanted to put it as a note that that's why there was no episode last Wednesday because I mean the week prior to that we were terrible, insufferable, and then the last week
We
we thought we
tried.
were better. We thought we were better. We were not. We
We
recorded.
were. How did I put it? How do we have words? You know when the person calls you a bitch?
Yeah.
We were like that.
Yes.
Which, to be fair, is one of my topics today. If you call me a bitch, especially if you are a man, just so you know, I take it as a fucking compliment. When I hear people, oh my gosh, she's such a bitch, I was like, is she a bitch or she just knows what she wants and she does not care that you're a man?
There you go. That's when you know.
You
Because
know?
it's so funny how people or different people have different opinions about you.
Yeah, and I honestly don't care. Because, like,
Make
I know who I am. I don't need your approval. And just because you're a man, your opinion doesn't mean that, like, it's better than mine. Like, you're not up here. You're not up in a pedestal. I am.
maybe look at yourself, you know. Like, am I a bitch or are you just annoying?
Am I intimidating or are you just intimidated?
Am I intimidating or are you just a little bitch?
Or, wow, I
Am
need
I
to take me.
intimidating or you just don't know how to deal with the real women?
Exactly. Like, you guys want easy, and, like, I'm not easy. I am a
Uh-uh.
bitch. And, like, okay,
In the
this
best
week,
way.
this week, someone called, like, somebody said that, like, oh my gosh, she scares me in like a funny way. And the person who said that is a very nice person. It's like, oh my gosh, she scares me. And, like, thank you. And they start laughing. And then I was like, oh my gosh, thank you for saying to my face, because nobody ever said that to me. And then my friend, she was like, nobody said that to you? I was like, not to my face. So I appreciate the honesty on my face, like in front of me.
Yeah.
Because I can be, people don't, like, people get the version of me that they deserve. Let's put it that way. Because, like, I heard the other day also, like, oh, somebody was looking for me and, like, oh, she's over there, but I don't know if she's there or not because she doesn't really talk to us. And I was like, and that's how you know that something's off, because I can talk about anything to
Ooh,
anyone at any
boy,
time
can she talk.
in two fucking languages. So if I'm not talking to you, trust and believe I am not the problem, honey.
Going back to the is she a bitch or
Oh, but I love it. They fucking hate me there. Like, they hate that I'm a woman that doesn't give a fuck about them.
because they hate that there's a woman that is better than them and
It's not
they're
even
just
about being better. Just I am as competitive as they are, and I'm not gonna make it easy for you just because you cannot keep up. I'm never gonna dumb it down to be on your level. Like, I don't follow the crab mentality that people around me follow it, and that's like, it's tiring at times to, like, be by yourself so much. But I know I'm like,
but then
I'm building
like
something. So
isn't it I mean, I'm just saying it's like isn't it sometimes it's better to be by yourself than to be with someone that wants you
oh,
to like change your personality
be
to
less so you can
fit.
fit on my life. I
Mm-mm.
can never be less. I am too much, honey.
No.
I'm too much. And I know it and I love it. And if you don't like it, that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, even when they're wrong.
But if you don't like it, then the next one will.
Ugh. Okay, off topic, we can just keep going. This week I re-downloaded the dating apps again. It lasted a week.
You're just
Mm,
like before I got married is just like how I was doing. Because I would get bored. No, I would delete it and then I would get bored. I'm like, I just need something else to do. And then I'll download it, whatever. I
yep.
would download it and with me, it didn't even last a week.
I mean, I would
In
get
the first
strong. I think it was like Monday, Thursday.
in the first, can we FaceTime? I would be like, okay.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me of a story. A couple weeks, like a month or so ago, I matched with a guy, just like whatever. He's like, "Oh, let me take you on a date. Like, I'm gonna make a reservation for it, blah blah blah." And then we went from the dating app to text messages. And then he started texting me. He's like, "Okay, I made a reservation. See, like for Thursday. This is like what Tuesday." And that's probably like a 2 hour conversation. And then he said something, and he's like, "Oh, can we FaceTime each other?" And I was like, "Why?" He's like, "No, just to get to know each other." It's like, isn't that the purpose of a first date? And he was like I knew what he wanted. And I just want to see what he was gonna say. Because like I won't. The thing people need to understand, especially men, about me, every fucking game you're trying to play with me, I've seen it at like a 3 week, like 3 weeks ago. I've seen whatever you're trying to play with me. I'm just doing for the fun, so I can take a laugh out of this. Sorry.
I
Uh,
can't, I mean, I fell for it when I was, before I got
well,
married,
like one
of
time,
course. One time, it was just
yeah.
like I said, I was bored and I was on the app, and there was this guy that was like somewhat cool, like, okay,
Well,
whatever. So give him my phone number. It's like, oh yeah, well, I mean, if you're not doing anything right now, we can just FaceTime, just like, hang out, just talk. I don't know. It's like, okay, we're talking. I'm sorry to say, he just started like saying some crazy shit, and I looked at him and he was like, it was so cliche. He literally said, "What are you wearing?" Like pajamas. It was like,
granny
oh,
panties.
he said, "Oh, let me see," and I'm like, no.
Bye,
We're not doing that. We're
bye.
we're definitely not doing that. So if that's the why you called, then we can just hang up right now. I was like, no, I'm just kidding. I was just joking. I'm like, no, you were not.
Men never joke. They
Nope.
always say shit to see how far they can take it and how far you're gonna accept it. They are never joking. Ladies, they're never joking. Trust and believe.
Ladies, don't trust men. Don't fall for it.
Like, what is her name? Nella Rose. I love her. She's like 2026 are still believing in a man with her British accent, and I was like, no, we haven't trust men in years. But anyways, back to my
I mean, I
story.
trust my man with my
No,
life,
yeah, but
but
there's like man, like man,
yeah, yeah,
child, like
exactly.
little
It's
bitch
not like
boys.
he never
Oh,
asked me he never asked to FaceTime me and then asked me what I was
he's perfect.
wearing.
I love him. I love him. Two things on this. First of all, I was talking to someone older, like he's like a father figure in my life.
Okay.
And whenever a man does something, he used to call them pussies. And then we start talking, blah, blah, and then another girl, another woman, she was like, we need to stop saying pussies because it's a woman part. Like, we're not diminishing men, call them
Yeah.
women. And he agreed. And I was like, okay, he agreed because, he's older. And now we're calling them micro penises. That's our new expression, micro penises.
But
Sorry.
don't we love men that call out other men?
Oh, wanna be
I
hot?
saw I saw a video the other day on TikTok that was like this guy. I think I sent it to you probably. Probably.
Probably.
Every video that I see on my For You page, I sent to you.
We share it for you page at this point.
So I was watching it and it was this guy. I think his friend said something like really
Oh, yeah,
fucked
yeah, yeah.
up about
I
women.
send you and then you send me after. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because that happens too. And it was like this guy, and I think his friend said something really fucked up, and then he started recording. Like, what did you say? What did you just say about women?
Eh.
And he was just, what did you just say about women? And then the guy just went like red.
And then he turned the camera to the guy who said the
Yes.
whatever he said. Yeah. I like it.
And of course he looked like a little bitch.
He looked like he had a micro penis.
He l-
Because I am a bitch. We're not in the same category.
but you are a fucking ass bitch. You're not a
I
little
know.
bitch.
No, my dick is bigger than his, but
Of
anyways.
course. Your dick is bigger than most men.
Thank you. Wasn't me who said it, guys. Because I say that, people like, like,
Hey, be yourself. Love yourself. Thank
yeah, I am.
God.
Oh my gosh, I am. If I could fuck me, I would.
And that's it. Goodbye.
And that's what we have for today, guys. But
I
no,
just
okay.
love the difference from the last 2 weeks to
Oh my
today.
god. I think it's
And
just
today,
because it's
I'm at the peak of my
of yeah,
PMS.
I was love you. I was kind of scared of recording this today because I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, let me finish my story about the guy. And then he messaged me saying, "Can we FaceTime?" I was like, "Why?" Like, I just want to see what he was gonna say. It's like, "Oh, just to get to know each other, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Isn't that the purpose of a first date?" He's like, "Yeah, well." And then he said something, I didn't reply. And then a couple minutes passed by, I didn't say anything. He's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" And I was like, "Losing interest." You? It's like, "Oh, you're such a loser. I make 150, like 100 something K a year." And I was like, I laughed at the message. I should have said, "Wow, that's so cute. I make that like a quarter at my job, but keep it going. You're gonna be fine." And then I blocked him. And I think I saw him the other day at the gym, but who gives a fuck?
Probably scared.
I he's I'm not gonna
No,
tell him
and
his
like,
appearance.
no, but I said that I was like tired of, not tired, but I said that I have this same things that you do, like get bored,
Oh,
download it
I
again.
get so
One of the,
bored. I get so bored. It's
but it
funny
was,
for a second, and then I was like, yeah, I'm done.
but it's funny because this, like the last time that I re-downloaded, um, dating apps, it was when I met my husband.
So there's still hope.
Yeah. And it was on Hinge. So people were like, "Oh, but I don't like Hinge." I was like, you know what? If you persist, maybe you can totally find someone that is willing to be a
Mm-hmm.
man.
Yeah,
I don't
sure.
know.
I'm
But
not like
I mean, I don't know if I ever told you that, but this last time that I re-downloaded the app, I was like, I have a really weird feeling about this. Like,
really.
it's not a bad feeling, but a feeling that it was like maybe I
Something's
should do
about to
it.
change.
I don't know how to explain. People think it's a lie, but it's real. I was just like, I feel like this time I should do it for real. Like I should really try to get to know people and not be like just whatever.
I'm not
And
there yet.
I'm married. But yeah,
Yay.
even on the first date, I
I
usually
remember that. Yeah.
I went on first dates and I was like, ugh. And I don't know, I was always so like,
Can I tell you how many times I've been on a first date ever in my life?
of course, go ahead.
I think my ex was like the fifth day I've ever been in my life. And then I
Really?
went, yeah, like I never went on dates in Brazil. If I went on a
Okay.
date with, I already had some sort of relationship with the person, so it was never like a first date to know someone. It was just like I already know you were just like having
Mhm.
dinner. And then I went a couple before I met my ex. His was never even like a first date. Was the story is cute whenever you're in the relationship. How we met, it's kind of cute, but then afterwards it's just downhill.
At the time when it happened, I was just like, I was just so happy for you because it was, you were happy at the time. And I was just like, I mean, you know what, good for you. But if,
It's hard for me to get like to be interested in someone first of all. And the story is cute. Like I had just moved to my apartment. I used to live in a house with a couple girls, and then me and this other girl, we just got an apartment just for the two of us. So it was like a first move, and I needed to build furniture, and that was our first date. He came to my apartment. Ladies, don't do that because you never know who you're gonna. You know what I mean? I was very brave, not brave. Anyways,
and I was just like, you were telling me the story. And it's so funny because if someone else is telling me the story, I'm like, you invited someone that you have never met to
Crazy.
come into your house.
Crazy.
But it's funny because when you told me the story, I was like, oh, I mean,
He's being a man. He's doing shit that I don't want to do. Like, he's building me
good for you.
furniture. That's all I needed. Like, literally, that's all I needed.
Isn't it crazy though?
Yeah, it's insane. Girls, don't do that, please. Don't. Let's
Ever.
not. Never. And nothing happened on that day. He literally built me my bed and my nightstand. And I think one more furniture that I needed. It was pretty easy. And then he left. Like, that was it. That's how we met. And we saw each other like three
Epic
days
first
later.
date.
It was nice.
Yeah.
Our first, I would say our first year in the relationship was good.
You were you were diving in head first because like when I go on first dates, I don't even tell them my address. We agree on a place
Oh,
to meet.
nowadays I don't. People are like, oh, he sent me an Uber. Sure, I understand that. The Ubers, I mean, not here because there's no Uber where I live. But like, you either gonna pick me up
For
somewhere.
real?
I never tried, but I don't think so. I live in the fucking countryside, babe. There's a train that crosses my town.
I mean, they're straight here too, but
Okay. But like, no, it's not train for people. It's train for like containers. It's not a train for people. It's container. Like, yeah, I live in a country. There's a farm over here. There's horses over there. There's like one main street.
you need to come to New York like
I need to, honey.
yesterday.
Sorry. Trust and believe me when I say I need to move. I am losing my shit. Every day I'm losing my shit. Like, I stay very focused on like my goals and stuff. That's like, I'm here for a reason. I'm learning skills. I'm doing this. I am bettering myself. I'm preparing for my next step, like career wise. But oh my God, it's driving me insane. Like, I think if I had met a person that I was starting a life with, like I could see a future with, sure. But since I don't, there's not even actually a reason for me to go on dates because like I'm not staying very long.
It's even like, can you even find like a nice guy? No, I'm
I
pretty
need.
sure you can.
It's honestly really hard. I'm not gonna talk shit because, but it's really hard around here.
I I don't know, man. I don't think because like at least because where I was from in Brazil, I am not from the Rio like
Oh
city,
no. Hmm.
but at least I had the beach to keep, like I lived
How
next to the
long was a
beach,
drive from where you live to like
5 minutes
Rio?
a drive. Oh, like
To
I thought
Rio,
you
to
were.
Rio. Yeah,
It's
no, to Rio.
it depends. Because like if it's a good drive, no traffic, maybe like 2 hours or like
Okay.
one and a half, something like that.
'Cause, like Pittsburgh, it's the closest biggest like bigger town here, and it's like an hour 20 minutes. I have like if I need to go to the airport, I can do it 15 minutes if I'm leaving my office. But yeah, I live in the middle of fucking nowhere.
I mean,
Love it
I live
here. It was
we
great.
we here live like 40 minutes away from the city. Like train ride, of course. But like,
Okay. So yeah, whenever you have a chance, just give me some like neighborhoods that you know
okay.
close to you. It can be close to you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
sh- it
It
should
has
be
to be.
close to. It has to
It
be.
has to be.
It has to be.
I
Yeah. Okay.
can't do this long distance shit anymore. It's done.
We've always
I'm
done long distance. What are you talking
exactly. I'm done. I'm done. I'm
we
done.
we live in the same city for about 48 hours. That was it.
Nah, a week. A week.
Oh yeah, that's true.
A
You
week.
wouldn't. Okay.
We just saw each other for a few hours. We didn't see each other in this week, but it was a week.
Okay, we live in the same zip code for 7 days.
It wasn't even the same zip code because
Wasn't?
no,
Oh. Anyways, same state.
whatever. Fuck it. Um,
Yeah. Let's
yeah.
change that. Okay. Sounds like a plan to me.
Okay.
And it's closer
So
to
like
you, which is Just like what, 20-minute drive?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
my work is 15 minutes away from me, so 20,
Yeah, it's fine.
20, 15 minutes is nothing.
Oh no,
I do that
nothing.
every day.
I used to drive an hour to work. I'm fine.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're right.
I used to drive an hour work back and forth every day.
Now it's like 10 minutes,
Insane.
right?
On a normal drive, 13 minutes. If I'm late, 9. Because there's like, honey, traffic. I don't know what is traffic anymore. Is it there? Actually, sometimes there's like tractors in the road.
I That's
I'm telling you,
very.
I'm telling you. Like sometimes there's ducks like going across the road. I live in the fucking countryside, girl. I don't know how. I love my job. I love the people here.
Oh, you're gonna get out from the ducks crossing the street to roadkills here.
Okay, got great, great insensitive. Wow. Okay. Wow. No, that's.
I
Oh
have
my
to
god.
tell you the truth.
That's true. But no, I'm okay. I'll be okay.
Oh my
I'll
God.
be fine. Okay. Did
See,
you? Okay.
oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
No, you
All
can
we
go.
needed was me to be in the peak of my PMS for us to have a good.
We actually we needed just to be with each other,
Yes.
and that's it. That's how it
There you go.
works.
There you
I
go. Of
love it. Okay, are we gonna talk about new Alcatraz being released? Because
course.
you are a book girly. I am a wannabe book girly. I don't have time to read as much.
But you read books.
Yeah.
Then you're a book girly.
No, I'm just saying, like
No, I know.
you are the peak of it. I am way less. Like I do.
I or I already pre-ordered it.
I know. Yeah,
And my sister-in-law was like, "Oh, but I don't want to do it yet because I'm afraid it's not gonna match." I'm like,
I'm reading
I
it.
don't give a shit.
I'm
I
reading it.
need to have it.
Yeah. And one topic I always like to mention is raise your hands if you never fall for Tamlin's fucking shit. It's not on camera. Yours.
It
Yeah,
was on
that
my
was.
camera.
Sorry, it wasn't mine. It's so weird. No, okay. It's so weird because my boss, like my boss manager, I borrowed the books from her,
Yeah.
Alcatraz books. And then, yeah, I brought, and she got Fourth Wing from me. So we exchanged. And
Yeah.
then whenever I start reading it, I always was like, I don't know about Tamlin. Like, I don't know. Like, I understand the not. See, start talking about Tamlin. We're like,
Ugh.
the ick just comes. But yeah,
Give me
I
allergies.
I think for me at least was because it was so close to my breakup and so many similarities between them on the way they act, the way they, because like my thing is how we met Tamlin. Sorry, spoiler alert if you haven't read Alcatar.
Wait, wait,
He's
wait.
like,
If you haven't read Akatar, just go ahead.
yeah,
Like press ahead.
okay. I'm not gonna give no, I'm not gonna give spoilers. But the way
Okay.
he enters her life, it's in a very like I there's a word for it. I might be saying it wrong, but it's like in a very abrupt way. I don't know if that's the right word. In a
Yeah.
very like it's a fucking crash
And after
almost.
you read more of the book, you understand that it was very manipulated
It's
and very
yeah.
intentional.
Yeah, it's like I don't know how to put it, but it's a very like a beast, like barging in,
I mean, I feel
breaking
like
something. I feel like it was if you okay, let's open like a rape. No, I'm going too far. Sorry.
I love that we just like
But did it make sense to
no,
you?
what do you mean? Like in what
He
way?
was such in a violent way the way he
Yes.
enters the story for the first time.
I love that we're like, oh, I don't want to give you spoilers. We already gave a spoiler that
Yeah,
Tamlin is
that's
not a good person. So fuck the spoilers, whatever.
But like when you read it without that in your back of your
Yeah,
mind, like if you never had a person like that in your life, like you never acknowledge an abusive relationship in front of
yeah,
you or is not aware of those things, it's very easy to be manipulated into it.
yeah. I just feel like if you can't trust the person to be with you or to support you at your worst, you shouldn't be with
Oh
that
yeah.
person. You're throwing up all night and you're afraid to wake them up because they already complained that you're too loud.
Like that's the okay, like we're talking about in a fantasy way, but like real world. What happened when you're gonna get married? Like when you're pregnant?
That's a fantasy book, but that situation that I just mentioned is the most real
Yeah,
world.
yeah, but like imagine like whenever you're pregnant, people have sickness. People like is not feeling good. Like you need someone to like support you in those moments because you're so vulnerable. Like I heard the sentence, which is a very common one, but I never like it synthesized something in my head, which is like the person you marry is a person that's gonna get through with you through like death in the family. Like your parents gonna die, but you have like that's the
I've
person
seen
gonna
that.
be
It's
with
like
you. It makes
you're
so much sense.
even like you have to choose your husband wisely because your husband is the like I think I know what you're talking because I saw a video. It's like your husband is gonna be the person who's gonna walk you through the death of your parents.
Yeah.
Just to
And
like,
I remember because if you know my mom, she's the strongest woman I've ever met in my life. Let's put it point blank clear. The first time I saw my mom take a day off from work and actually just lay in bed for like a whole day was when her dad died, like my grandfather. He died on a Saturday, a week before my birthday, actually. And then he passed away on a Saturday. I remember exactly what happened, how she told me what I was wearing, what I was coming from, where we were going. And then she took the Monday off. And then she just stayed in bed. But not that I didn't miss her presence that morning going to school, but my dad was there. He
yeah,
was there all the time, like taking care of me and my brother, like making sure we were ready for school. When we came back, I needed to go. I think he also took not the day off, but he was working from home when in that time when working from home was not a thing.
yeah.
And I remember we had to print some pictures, I think, on the shopping mall, I guess.
Hmm.
And he took me there. And then when I came back for lunch, because I think he picked me up to go have lunch, I kind of saw the room. Like we opened the door, and I think she was just laying there, like kind of sleeping. I don't know what happened. Like it's a very vivid memory in my head. But that was the first time that I saw my mom kind of vulnerable. Because she always put up her phone. Like she has an
Yeah,
armor. She's like, we call her not a major. What is the high ranks in the army? Like a general. We call her the
you
general.
know,
So like that was the first time I saw my mom kind of breaking. But at the same time,
yeah,
me as a kid never felt that because my dad was there. And he's a great dad and everything, but just like we never like that was never missing in our life.
yeah.
And I don't know how I got on this rant because I forgot how I started.
But
Oh yeah,
you
yeah,
mentioned something. It's funny because my grandma also died a week before my birthday. It's so funny. I know.
that's crazy.
Like she died on November 8th and my birthday's on the
It's
13th,
13.
like pretty much
That's
a week.
crazy.
I know.
Okay,
One
so
more thing in
my
common, the death of
well, you're soulmates. Okay, okay, so just because we're talking about that, my actually that grandfather, his birthday was on the 12th of June. My birthday's on the 20th of June. My other grandfather also birthdays in June 20th. We share a birthday. He passed away this past December. I was in Brazil and I was kind of scared not to like that I was not going to be able to see him again. So we went there. I went to visit. It was the same feeling that I had with my grandmother the last time I saw her because when I look at both of them and I was like they're not going to stay very long, which is a very cuz I'm a very like I suffer through death, but to me it's like I enjoy every single time that I could with them. Like I don't live in regret. So like if it's time to go, please go, because I don't want you in pain, because they were both in pain. But then I saw him, and then I think maybe a week later he passed away. So yeah.
It's so funny because the thing about being an immigrant is like when I came here, my grandpa was one person,
Hmm.
but then his mind is like not the same anymore. He has dementia, and I know that when I come back, it's not gonna be the same person.
You
And
have to be ready for
it's
them.
so funny because being an immigrant, it gives you such a bittersweet feeling because I love my life here. I can't complain about anything. I love my life.
Yeah.
I love where I live. I love my
We learn
husband. I
to
love my
like,
cats. But it's so like I still feel to this day that I'm missing moments with them. Like every holiday, I'm like, I see pictures, they post pictures, and I know that they're not doing it like I'll post pictures
yeah,
just for Gabby to see. They're together. They're
they're
always the
living life.
pictures, me there or me not there, and it's just like
They're
it's
living
I don't
life.
know.
Like, they're
Christmas
just living life.
is hard for me still.
Mm. I think we learn as an immigrant, we learn to disassociate a little bit. And like, because if you start like thinking like that, like, oh my gosh, I'm missing this, oh my gosh, I'm missing that, like you cannot live your life here if you're
Yeah.
still thinking about your life there. it's
Yeah.
it's hard at the same time, because but yeah, like my
Oh,
friend
I
today,
mean,
she texted me, she was like, can you please come back, I need a gym partner to go with me. And I was like there's a way when people say that to me, they I know they're funny, I know they love me, they want me back, but like there's a way to it that if I let it be in my head for
yeah,
too long,
yeah, yeah.
you don't survive. You have to like separate
And like every
yourself.
time that they ask me like how is everything, and I I don't know. It's just such a I feel divided almost. Like
Oh yeah, we have not two personalities, because I'm a Gemini, I have 100, but I think it's like you kind of is, you have to be like present here to enjoy here, but you also know where you came from, you're gonna visit eventually again. So it's like
yeah,
it's a it's a feeling of like leaving home to go back home, both
yeah,
ways. It
yeah.
is so strange.
But
And
now, no, go
the
ahead.
other day
Sorry.
when I left, no, I was talking to my mom. I was like, "Oh, because I can just purchase this and send to your house." And she's like, "Oh, my house?" And I was like, "Isn't it your house?" Like,
It's because I don't I kind of don't I kind of live in another country now.
yeah, like it's your house. Like when I say to my friends, "Hey, come meet me at my parents' house," because like I don't live there.
But honestly, like knowing like how my dad is, to them, we're always gonna be
Oh,
there.
yeah,
It's always like your house also.
yeah. It's the best feeling. I think it's when you know, regardless of what happens here, we always have a place to go back to. Like regardless of what happened. Like my mom said,
Yes.
if you ever want to come back, like you can. Like you
Yeah.
have a place to come back. You have a bed to sleep in. You have food on your table. Like we're very privileged because
Yeah.
we have that. We are just very headstrong. We know what we want, and
I I I can't. I don't think I would be able to live there anymore. I'm so used to the way things work here.
yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Uh, to be completely honest with you, if I don't, in X amount of years, I'm not gonna say how many, I don't find like my person, my husband, and start a family here, I don't know if I would stay forever.
You will. If
Okay.
I'm staying forever, you're staying forever. There is
No, like eventually I'm gonna be able to go back and forth whenever I want.
no, you know what, Anna? You're gonna come to New York and you're gonna find the love of your life. Even if I have to make a Hinge profile and manage it for you.
Honey, please take charge. Just let me know. Hey, there's a man waiting for you at this place. This is his face. Just
I'll
go.
manage, I'll be your manager. I'll set up the dates. I'll like select the men.
This
No,
could be a segment on the
yeah, you know
podcast.
what? That's not going in. I'm cutting it out because I'm not manifesting it. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Honestly, you can do it. I just let say, hey, I have a day set for you. Can you do it this day, this time, at this place? Yeah, sure. Just do it. Honestly, that should be a segment for the pod.
I,
You want it? I can just create it.
but what do you mean? Like, in what way?
I don't know, like updates. Like I, Anna has a day. Like you can take charge, and like every other week we give updates on.
Imagine you go to the day, it was like, oh yeah, like we talk, it's like, oh, you're not talking to me there, you're talking to my manager. Like you're so it's like this is the first time. Tell me everything about you because I have no idea who you are.
But isn't it kind of okay? But think about it. You kind of go on a blind date with
Yeah.
someone who's already pre-approved by your wife.
And your wife's husband, because he's gonna help me, because
Yeah, of course.
he can smell like shady
Bullshit a
from
mile
afar.
away. Great. That's what I need because I used to be very trustworthy and very
Yeah.
innocent. That
Oh, I'm gonna tell you something that I never told you.
let me guess. Your husband never liked my ex. Oh
Nope.
my gosh!
Never,
Raise your
never,
hands
never.
if you're surprised.
Why am I
Why is the room silent?
never, 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 never? And I'm like, I honestly, I get blind, not because, oh, I don't
And
know how to smell that.
when you met
Yeah,
him,
I get blind.
I didn't start telling you what was really happening, right?
No, no.
No.
Like
Mm.
at my wedding, I was like, I felt something off, and I told Fefe, and he was like, "Well, I told you, he's kind of iffy to me." And I'm like, I know, but I feel like there's something wrong. I don't know. She never told me anything, and I'm not gonna ask because it's not my place to come to you. It's like,
Yeah.
is everything okay like in your marriage or anything? So I was like, I'm just gonna wait. I feel like something's coming. But yeah,
Oh
like from
boy,
the
it
beginning, I
was.
was blind because I was like, she's happy. I'm happy for her, to be honest. If
But for
that's the
a
mention,
while, I was honestly. I'm not
but
gonna.
him, I kept telling stories like to me, he sounds like a red flag. And I'm like, you're just being a hater. I was like, I'm not being a hater. I'm just telling you.
No, he's something else. Boy, the day that I feel when I never tell the story of everything that happened, I need to prepare because there's a lot of shit. But
Honestly, I feel
like,
like that day it was terrible for you, but I remember exactly what I was doing when you started telling me and when everything went down that he asked you to leave your house. I was at the grocery store and I stopped. And Fefe was like, "Is everything okay?" I was like, "Uh-uh. I can't." Because you're far away. You have nowhere to go. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Kill him?
imagine how my parents felt. At one point, my dad was like, "Get whatever you have right now and leave the house. That's all I'm asking you right now. Just leave." Just leave. Like, I don't care about material stuff. I'm sending you money. Like, just get out of that house.
You
Cause like
know,
he
the
never
worst.
raised a hand to me to be like violent,
Yeah, yeah.
whatever. But if you look from outside, I was minutes away from, yeah, like
And
minutes away.
it's not even just that. Because like after you left, there was
Mm.
still so
Me leaving was just the tip. It was the
it wasn't
like the
even the
ice.
worst of
Like
it.
here's the water. Here's the water. Here's the iceberg. Me leaving was the tip. No, was just this part of the iceberg.
What?
But hey,
That's a story for another day.
but hey, I was wrong.
Look
I
where
should
she's
never
now.
left. I should have never left. That's what I. What else? Let me think if I heard something that
What do you
day.
mean you shouldn't have left?
Oh, I've heard from people in his life that I shouldn't have never left. That I had plans already for leaving. How come he kicked me out? And I don't think you know the whole story either. Yeah.
That he had plans for leaving?
No, 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 no. They told me that there's no way she's already leaving with her stuff. She must have a plan or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, no. I know that because you told me. But
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Like
because he probably
I told him to his face, I'd rather live in my car than stay another day here after you kick me out. Like, you kick me out, there's no going back from there. I don't care if you
you
regret
tell
it.
me to
I don't care.
leave. You tell me to leave. I am putting
And
my stuff in garbage
we
bags and I'm leaving.
that's what I did. I have a picture of that day.
I know.
But but
That's like the worst picture I've ever seen because it made me feel like
yeah.
anyway.
I don't know how I don't cry anymore talking about it. But anyways, but yeah, I that day was interesting, and everything after that. It was the worst week of my
There is a
life.
man. What?
That week after it, I think, was the worst.
Yeah. Because
But
it wasn't even just that. It was that and then
everything
the
else that came
messages
after.
that came after the
No, the
like all
non-stop messages, the Facebook message, the TikTok message, the fake accounts created to talk to me, the phone number being blocked. He coming to my fucking job because he was entitled to my phone. He thought about it. Had to go to the police. Almost fire a restraining order against him. Um, the videos of not gonna say it right now. Um, the fact that that was, I think it was 3 weeks of that intense thing for him to show up with another person 2 weeks later. So like in 5 weeks, he was already dating someone and posting pictures of her, with her.
so what is it what does the people in his life think of that? Because if he is pining over you for all that time, but then 2 weeks after
But they
he's
don't know
already
about that
with
part. Only
someone,
I know that part. The thing about that type of men is they
the
are
public,
safe.
I think they know. But
I
that's
think they
to them
I
it's just
think they
him.
know, but they're not gonna do about it because they don't want to be bothered by it. But also, that type of man, the only reason they still have a reputation is because women like me, we don't say it. Like, I have never told everybody what happened.
Yeah,
So like they only know his version of the story. Because not because I want to protect him, because I don't. He has kids. I like it's not that I don't like it's not that I want to protect them or don't want to protect them. It's just like I cannot be bothered.
yeah,
Like to talk about him. One day I can tell the story. Maybe I won't tell the whole story. But it's just like you're such a piece of shit. And I love how everybody would never like him. Okay, but like because I had this one friend after because we used to tell each other, oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Or my relationship, she was happy. Her relationship, and she used to tell me like, oh, whenever I broke up, hey, I never get a good vibe from him. And like, why didn't you tell me before? Like that specific one. Why didn't you tell me before? I don't care now. You didn't like him. It's fine. I don't. I'm okay. And she didn't.
I
You had a
I
bad vibe from him. It's different than saying
that's the
like I
thing.
never.
I never had a bad vibe until you guys came over and that question that I made
Yeah,
and the his answer. To me, he was fine. The person that didn't like him was
because
my
again,
husband.
I never said anything. Because I
But then,
am.
can you imagine, like what you just mentioned? I know that it wasn't for me, but can you imagine me coming to so Anna?
Yes, I
You
can
said that the
100%,
husband.
and you should, because I am the type of friend that if we have that level of trust, I will say something. I prefer
You
to
think,
say it. Yeah, not that you should have said, not saying like that, but it's just like I am the type of friend that will listen to you and say, "Hey, I understand where you're coming from." I could either defend him or not defend him, but I much rather the person tell me what she because me and this other friend we were talking about this like a year ago. So you can tell me everything, I will never judge or let go of your hand. I don't care what happened. You can tell me that he did this, this, and that. I can hate you. I can hate him for you for like, okay, I decided to come back. Oh, we're gonna swallow it and keep it going because I will never like if you were me in the situation and then something happened, you decided to go back with him. I'm gonna say I don't agree, but it's your life. But I am never gonna be the person to let go of your hand. Because you're gonna isolate yourself, and that's not a good thing. I prefer
yeah,
to know the things that's happening than not
yeah.
to know. But yeah, but it's just I don't know. It's just he was But it was great because with
A ray of sunshine.
after him something broke inside of me. I think I'm a very romantic person, and I have so much to give, so much love to give that
I feel like you shouldn't. I mean, I understand why, but you should still, of course, being more careful. You should still open
but
yourself.
I am open. Here's the thing. I think what he broke inside of me was my innocence part of thinking like I'm
Which is
gonna find
good,
my.
I feel like
Oh
maybe
yeah, yeah,
because
it was amazing.
nowadays, you shouldn't be so innocent around men.
No, like my standards are higher.
Let me rephrase that. Not so innocent. You shouldn't be innocent at all around men. Please. Oh my,
No, I
it's
was never innocent about men. I was innocent about love.
I need to, I mean, it has nothing to do with men or anything, but I just said innocent and I just remembered me and Fefe around lunchtime, we were watching Matilda, you know.
Okay, yeah.
There was this part, like the teacher, the Matilda like bonds with and everything.
Oh, the cute one, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There's a part and I know the movie is innocent, there's nothing wrong with it. There's like the storyline. But can you imagine nowadays, and if it was a male teacher to a 6.5-year-old, they come to the student and say, "Do you want to come over to my house to eat some cookies and drink some tea?"
He's a child rapist.
And the child just says, "Yes, of course, I would love to." And I was like, I looked at him, he's
Okay,
like,
and that's the same thing. Like me, my innocence of love being broken, and we realizing those things about movies is called maturing and growing up.
yes,
Like who? Okay, Devil Wears Prada. Who's the actual villain in the movie? Her boyfriend or Miranda? Miranda.
her boyfriend.
Her boyfriend. Like you're so
Why
jealous of her career.
why are you complaining?
Yeah,
Hopefully he's
it's like Ross and Rachel. He made a list of pros and cons about her being with her, not being with her. One of the cons was her being a waitress. And then whenever she found a corporate job that she was doing great at it, he was jealous of her. Like she hated her.
so the only thing Ross is good for is the humor of the show. That's it. He's there for the jokes.
Chandler could take the lead. We don't care.
I just like that Ross is always having a shitty day, and that's funny to me. So to me, he has to be there.
It's
Just
supposed to
for
be
me to
my
know
year.
that he's having a shitty day.
Yeah, it
I saw
sounds a
someone else
little.
is saying like if you're ever having a bad day, just remember that Ross's
Ross is
day is
having it
probably
worse.
worse. His day is probably worse.
Okay, speaking of friends, Chandler, he is he has energia de gostoso. That's what I wanted to say. That phrase, whenever he and Monica talking about the money for the wedding, and then he said, "Yeah, I think about our life. Like I think about our house with the dog, a kid running around." And then that phrase stuck with me so much. Of Monica saying, "That's what I want. I want a marriage. I don't want a wedding.
I want a marriage, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I want a partnership. That's what I want. I want a partnership." Like the other day, I was still trying to message some guys. And then, oh hi, how was your day? Blah blah blah. And like the third message you send me is you complaining about your day, which I get it. Everybody has hard days. But it's different when I'm complaining to my friends than
and
on
I
a
told you, I was
person.
like, I kind of don't see anything wrong with it. But then you said, but you say it to me. If you're single and you're saying that's the first thing that you're saying to someone that is
That's
asking
my
about
first
your day,
impression of you. Like you're gonna complain about your day every day. I'm not at that speed. Like I love my job. I love going to work. I love what I do. I need someone at the same speed and level or higher so I can like catch up. That's why women need to hit they
that's why women need to hate men. So when you,
it's not hate. It's not hate
no, I'm
men.
joking
It's
because you said hate.
decenter is decenter men of your life, first of all. And just day up.
I feel like every woman before you open yourself to loving someone, learn. To love yourself so you don't go through some situations that could be avoided.
Or maybe, okay, being a person who's a very self-confident person who went through some shit with men, it's not even about avoiding situations, it's about loving yourself and knowing yourself so much that you will leave. You're not gonna stay. Like, love yourself so much that, like, okay, you can try. My friend was like, oh, give him the benefit of the doubt. I was like, no, I don't want to give anybody else the benefit of the doubt. I don't care. But it's like, love yourself so much and work on yourself so much. Like, if something happens, you can walk away.
I feel like there are situations. I feel like people do deserve the benefit of the doubt, but not when they're kicking you out of your house. That's
No,
that's 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 a little bit too
he,
much.
he, he's
That's
something
a little
else.
bit too much.
He's something else. But on that topic of like loving yourself and stuff, like working on yourself, at the other day at work, somebody asked me, um, why the why, like, what do you do, what you do, why do you work? And people say, oh, because I want to support for my family, I want to be a good provider. Some say, oh, I want to show my kids work ethic and how to lead by example. And then they asked me, and the first thing I said was like, money. And everybody laughed, but like, and then I said something else about my family, like I have something to prove to myself and to them, like, and everything. But because I had a short time to answer that question, but if I had more time, it's not because I want money for, like I love money. I love money. I take care of it. I like to earn it. I like to spend it. But it's about the freedom, the power that the money gives you. Is a power of freedom. Is a power of, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. You don't have to stay when you don't want to, or you don't, like, how many women stay in marriages because they don't have a job, so they cannot provide for themselves. It's like money gives you freedom. Money gives you, fuck you money.
Yeah,
Like, I don't have to stay or do anything I don't want to do.
that's
Being
why like
reasonable, like,
that's why like when Fifi sometimes he jokes like not he jokes he does complain about my hours and I also hate I don't enjoy my hours. But then I joke with him, like, well, retire me. But then I say it as a joke because I don't think, first of all, I would never want to rely on him for money. It was like, oh, I want to buy this. I never want to come to my husband and ask, can I buy this?
well, here's the thing. I was talking to my mom the other day about this. When she got married to my dad, whatever they both made, it was theirs. There was a never, oh, can I?
Yeah.
No.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. I feel like if I'm not working and I'm not bringing money, it's not even about, I'm pretty sure that he would be okay and he would say, this is not my money, this is our money, because that's the type of man that he is.
Yeah.
But it's a me thing.
Yeah. I mean,
If
we're
I'm not
immigrants.
working,
Like,
I don't feel like that money is mine. So I would have to ask for permission. He would probably really always be mad. It's like, you don't have to ask for permission. I work. I told you to stay home. This is our money. I don't think I could ever do that because I don't want to have to ask for permission. And I don't want to, like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this because nah. So I tell him like, oh, retirement, but I don't think I could ever not have a job. Anyway, now we know that your ex does not have energia de gostoso.
he's a joke. He's a joke. As a man, as a true man, he's a joke.
And it's so funny because he's like, he's just, ugh.
But it's a mask. He's so broken on the inside. So broken on the inside on so many things. So broken. It's kind, like, I think that's why I also don't say shit. Everything that I could have said, because why would I step on someone
It's
who's already on the
not
floor?
worth it. It's not.
He's not worth it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I told him, like, I'm not the drama person. I'm not gonna do any drama.
And knowing the person you are, you would probably regret like telling him like
Yeah,
things
like,
in the heat of
I
the
don't want to
moment.
ever
You would
hurt
probably
you.
regret it because you're a much better person than he is.
Thank you.
You're
It's not
actually
hard. It's not
you're
hard.
my cats are more intelligent. Anyway,
Eita! He has such a big head and nothing like just went inside. It's insane.
I was gonna say something, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have like a judge.
It's
Anyway,
fine. Anyway, no,
uh,
whatever. He's Tamlin. So recent, whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready.
I found mine.
You found yours. Now it's time for me to find mine.
Maybe this Halloween we're gonna dress up as. He's gonna hate me. He's gonna
He
say
will.
fuck no. I'm not doing that. Maybe I'll
Can
be
it be Nyx?
Sarah, recent. Thanks.
Because like I am your wife, but I'm also your guys' child.
Yeah,
But also the third wheeling.
yeah. You're
The cron.
everything.
Thank you. I'm like, see, this is how we talk to each other. I see men talk about women, and I'm like, how am I supposed to like you? Oh my gosh, I have something so funny to tell you. We call each other wife as a joke.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course.
Eh. Anyways, as a joke. And then I'm like, I love women. Unfortunately, I'm attracted to men, but I love women. Like, am I a lesbian? Sometimes I wonder, like, am I a lesbian? And I was like, because we send each other TikToks of a girl, and we're like, we're
Yeah.
no better than men. No better than men at all.
There was
But
one.
then,
Sorry, just hold that thought.
you're
There
fine.
was one that I felt so bad. I didn't even answer. I don't know if you noticed, but I sent you a girls dance. It was like, how old are these girls? And I'm like, well, next. I feel terrible now.
I don't remember that one. I have to go double check. Oh my gosh. No, we're no
And
better
I'm
than men.
like,
We're just
right.
respectful.
It was like it was just hypnotizing. Like the way that they were dancing. I just thought it was really interesting. I'm like,
Women are
I
so beautiful and sexy, and like they have
but
the.
then I felt so called out because it was like, how old are how old are these girls? And I was like, let me
Oh,
send
I
her
remember.
something else. So she
I remember now. but
anyway,
I
sorry, go ahead.
but like I was like, should I be a lesbian? Like, am I attracted to women? Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder. And then I was scrolling through
Wait,
TikTok,
when
of
I make
course.
your Hinge profile, do you want me to put women too? Like
No,
open?
I have zero. I have
I'm
zero.
joking.
I have zero. I
I
wish.
know.
Actually, I don't know, because women can be crazy too. But like, no, I love a man like with a
You know me,
primal man energy, like a
my
protector.
lesbian career,
Yeah, you have a short one.
it wasn't so short, okay?
Yeah, no, true. But like,
Um,
but the funny thing I
I did
wanted to.
not encounter nice women, unfortunately. They were all
It's okay.
crazy.
You already, honey, you already have a husband and wife. You're fine.
Yes.
But what I wanted to say is like, am I a lesbian? Should I be a lesbian? Am I? Anyways, I was wondering that day, and then something happened. I was like, am I a lesbian? And then because we talk to each other as if sometimes, and then Ellie from the Bel Airs, the lesbian couple, the ginger and the dancer who has short hair. She just got them. She's so fun. You know who she is. She's a skinny girl, woman, all tattooed, ginger hair. That she makes those videos in her bathroom that she
Tell
closes the
me,
door
what's her name?
and
Oh,
then she goes in the
okay.
bathroom and then makes
Okay,
that joke
yes.
and she's like, "Arr." She was, yeah. She was saying something. She's like, oh my gosh, I got tulips for my wife because tulips are lesbian flowers. Not gonna. Oh, I was gonna show my feet, but guess who
What's your
has a
what's
two?
your what's your
What's your? But guess who has a tulip tattoo on her feet? So yeah, I'm not beating
if
the
you want to
lesbian
show your
allegations.
feet, we might get some No, that's for paid content. Paid
It's not even on my feet actually. It's like right here.
Okay, I can see it.
I do have one other tattoo on my feet though. But yeah,
For those
but
listening on Spotify, Anna just showed us her. but we're gonna put it on OnlyFans. If you want to have access to it, it's $100. I'm joking, unfortunately. We don't do that.
I almost feel water right now. Oh, my nose. Oh my gosh, my OnlyFans
Unfortunately,
career's coming. Oh, I have so
unfortunately,
much potential for OnlyFans, but I have too much. I just couldn't do it.
yeah. One day I was like, to Fifi, was like, what if I just want to like start selling feet
Oh my
pictures?
gosh.
I'm like,
Okay,
and he
talking
was like,
about that.
well, as long as you're talking just feet, I can take the pictures. We share the money.
A girl. Okay, this is disgusting. She had a yeast infection on her lady
Okay.
parts.
Okay.
Oh, can I tell you the story?
Where is this
Didn't I,
going?
didn't I say?
Tell
Oh
me.
my god, she had a yeast infection, and then she makes OnlyFans like OF content.
No, no,
She,
no.
I don't know how she posted. I don't know how that came about, but she told one of the guys, and then the guy said, "Not
No,
to
no,
be
no, no,
weird."
no, no. Call, no, 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 no. No. What? What did he say? Do you know when you're passing by like a car accident and it's like terrible, but you can't stop looking at it? That's how I feel right now. Tell me.
Okay, you're gonna be disgusted.
Of
He
course, I'm
asked
already
if
disgusted.
you would have to bake something and use your yeast infection like
Uh,
a starter, I would buy for you from you. And she's like, okay. And then she posted to other people. I think she made like $41,000 on a weekend.
you really don't know what's happening in
It's
other people's houses.
disgusting. It's disgusting. But yeah.
How?
And how? Why do I know that? That's another thing too. Like it's not my business. Shouldn't be my business.
I I feel like
I'm
we could end the episode right here. I'm good. No,
should
I'm
we
joking.
end the episode here?
It can't go lower than that.
We can talk about my ass. The axe that's lower. Boom.
Oh, we
Ooh. Ooh.
could talk about Selena Gomez licking dirty feet.
I'm
We're
out.
back.
As a Brazilian,
Why do pretty women do stuff like that?
I to me is the fact that I don't think, because I think she said something like he doesn't shower every day or whatever. As a Brazilian, that's criminal. If you don't shower every day, at least once,
But
there's something.
let's make it clear. If you're gonna shower once, shower at night.
Yeah, before bed.
Don't
Because I
shower
do
in
have
the
people in my
morning.
life. I'm not gonna name names, but if the person listen, the person will know. He showers. The person showers only when she wakes up. So she goes to work, works all day.
Well, now we know it's a girl.
It's
Huh?
not it's not a girl. She doesn't the person doesn't shower, sleeps, wakes up, showers, go to work, and then the other day I saw that person and me and this person, the other person were talking, and then that person was late for work, so she didn't shower before bed when she woke up before work. So last time she showered, that was like 4 p.m. It was 7 a.m. From the day before. And we got to the conclusion of like, that person doesn't smell as bad as you. She doesn't smell as anything actually, which is a good thing for everybody else around that person. But yeah, as a Brazilian who showers twice a day,
People are nasty.
people are nasty. People are nasty.
You really don't know what's happening in
We
other
don't.
people's
We
houses.
really don't know what's happening. It's crazy, girl. I'm telling you. I think about. I live on the countryside, so like
Let's
everything
talk
else
about
is.
good things. What's the energia de gostoso? Why am I saying it with your accent? Energia de gostoso. Why did I say it with your accent?
What accent? I don't have.
Energia de
I don't
gostoso.
have an accent. You have an accent.
Yes, you do.
Just kidding. Trying to mess with
Porta,
you.
energia.
I said, but I don't. You talk about this. My Paulista sotaque, like I'm from São Paulo, which it's not as strong as you would think. I have a very bland,
To
I
me
think.
it is. To me
Huh?
it is. When you're talking, to me it is.
Yeah, but like compared to other people from São Paulo, I think I don't
Oh
push the
yeah, because you're
R's as
not
much.
Amanda.
Você não sabe.
Amanda.
Parça, você não sabe, mano. This is how I speak in Portuguese.
Yeah, that,
Yeah, it's
that to
normal.
me that's
Yeah, because I don't speak like you, carioca.
mine is the most not heavy carioca accent that you could ever listen to.
I think it's amazing. I think it's perfect, actually. It's my favorite one.
Energia de gostoso. Vamos lá.
What is the energia de gostoso of the week? Energia de gostoso, it's when...
You shower every day.
That's bare minimum. Energia de gostoso is when you as a man... Oh, I have something to say about this. Okay. It's when a man calls out other men in front of him. Because if you as a woman... Let's say you're in a room with 10 men. Let's say one of them makes a sexist joke that you don't like it. Let's say one person made the joke. Let's say 3 agree. Let's say the other 3 doesn't like it, but they don't say
They don't
anything.
say anything.
And the other 2 don't like it, actually don't like it, but actually don't say anything at all. For that woman, we have
They
10
all
dangerous men in front of her. And that's how, like, if one of them or say, dude, that was fucked up, you should not have said that. Unfortunately, men respect other men more, but at least there's one man there that you would feel safer around.
it's like that guy. Like his friend said something really shitty
Yeah.
about women. He started recording. Was like, "What did you say?"
Like, one more time.
Because he felt
And
really
then,
safe saying it privately. Why don't you say it in front of the camera?
and that just goes to all, like, whatever happened between on the Olympics on the hockey team. You can show support in public. You can show that respect women in public, but whenever it's behind closed doors, you don't. And that's what happens around the universe. You can say whatever you want in front of a camera, but then whenever you don't know you're being filmed, that's when the real shit, like your actual opinion shows. And
Sorry, that was
that's
my
why you're fine. And that's why we don't feel safe. Like, oh my gosh, the men are lonely. The women are too.
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're not dating, I'm not dating as well.
And that's all men's fault. You know what's funny? You said hockey team, and I remember something that
Heated
I saw on
rivalry.
TikTok. No, I remembered something that I saw on TikTok.
Okay.
Um,
You say
I,
hockey, I say heated rivalry.
oh,
Cuts in the corner.
okay.
That's all I said. Sorry.
But it has to do with it.
I knew.
It was like I think it was this girl saying all the good press that hockey had from heated rivalry, the USA team destroyed.
Out the door, baby. Yep.
It was like all they had to do was shut the fuck up.
But they don't because they love to be, that's so funny, man. We're the boys club. Be so fucking for real. Actually, fuck the fuck off. I am just fed up with that.
Man,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Last thing I'm gonna say. Remember the guy that said to me, "Oh, we should FaceTime," and then I said no, and then I'm losing interest. 5 minutes before the whole conversation went down, he said something to me like, "How are you single?" And I was like, "Because somehow all men like stress me out." And he's like, "Well, I'm gonna try not to stress you out." And he fucking tried me, and I was like, "I'm gonna go. Like, I don't give a fuck if you stress me out and being whatever you are. I am gonna go. You know, I'm gonna give you 2 seconds of my attention."
why? Why do men like to be funny
They
like
don't think.
that? What?
They don't think.
It's
They
not
think
even
I'm like
it's not funny actually.
he's not funny.
It's
They're
very
not as
annoying
funny as they think.
actually. Like why don't you try to do something that it's actually funny, that it's actually gonna pull women to you, and that's actually gonna get you laid?
Because men like other men's attention. Let's talk.
You know
People
what
don't
that's
talk about this
called?
enough. Being
Do you
gay.
know what that's called? Yeah.
Being gay. They okay, but that's the truth. Like
See, that's
they
the
are
thing.
in the boy
God know what he was doing when
when
he
he put
made
the G
men.
spot on the asshole.
Exactly. Ugh.
It's okay, guys. We accept you guys. It's fine. But like think about it. Like men think other men are funny. Men protect other men. They can hate each other, but like I was talking to a person today, and like two people can hate each other, but two men can hate each other, and if there's one woman they both don't like it or are, I'm just gonna say they don't like it, they become best friends because they have a common
Yeah,
enemy.
yeah. There was actually a video like on the BBB, like Big Brother Brazil. There was actually a
Okay.
video of this woman, and she actually used examples with people that we like. But if you look at it that way, it's true. Because it's like it's never a man defending a woman. It's like these two people went to this room and they received valuable information and they chose not to say anything to the women because the value information was about men that they had some type of relationship with, and they chose to protect them instead of to protect the women that they're also close to. So that's the thing, men are always going to choose men.
Yeah. And we are wrong for always choosing women. No.
Yeah, no.
No. No. This is our world. You can be invited to be in, and if you're not invited, fuck the fuck off.
Well, that's one thing I know about my husband is that he has an older sister and his mom is amazing. So I know that he's not the type of man that is going to clap for other
Oh my
men
gosh.
because
Did you saw that video of the guy who organized the woman's bathroom closet thing with her like
yes,
skincare?
you sent it to, yeah,
Oh my gosh, that was so hot. That was so hot. Like
yes,
not like he like not towards him, but that was energia de gostoso. That was
yes.
so
And
hot.
that's the thing. That's the thing. Like in a Gigi Gostoso, it's like hot energy, but it has
To do
nothing
with your
to do
physical
with
appearance,
no.
with nothing. It's actually how bottom line is how you treat women.
Yeah.
How you talk about women, how you talk about your mom. Like I have a person who's really close in my life. They talk shit on their mom. They talk shit on their partner all the time. I don't think I've ever heard anything nice from his mouth about his partner. And that's so 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 sad. Like they're so sad. Like I'm not like I don't have a relationship with that person, but like then why don't you leave? Like what do you gain talking shit about your partner? Like first of all, that's to show it's to me how much you hate yourself.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
If it's so bad, then why are you still
why
together?
stay? If it's so bad, why say like you don't think you can find another one? Like or you just weak. Like why do you talk shit on your partner? That's so shitty. Like it just
It's
show how
like
much low standards you have for yourself.
this woman's like, oh, but you're always saying good things about your husband. It's like, yeah, because I'm not married to a fucking loser.
Yeah, like I've never heard my parents talk shit to each other or about each other.
Do you expect me to come hang out with you and say bad things about my husband? If I had enough bad things to say about my husband, I would only be
He wouldn't
talking
be a
shit about
husband
him.
anymore.
I wouldn't be with him. So yeah, I'm only gonna say good things about him because he's not a fucking loser. If
And
your
that's
husband is a loser, then maybe you should leave.
you should leave. If there is a question in your mind, you should leave. Because have you ever thought about leaving?
Never,
And
never
and there's your
once.
answer. If you ever thought about leaving or you ever felt something weird, if you ever felt anything, you should
If
leave.
you ever have doubts about where you are or about your relationship, if you ever, it's like, am I with the right person? If you ever had to ask yourself
Yeah.
that, then no, you're not with the right person.
That's when I knew, when I started talking to people about what's happening. That's when I knew that's like it's done.
Yeah.
I might not be ready to leave yet, which is fine. And that's okay. Another
It's
thing
not
too.
rocket science, to be honest.
No, it's not like you have like you
No.
should go as fast as you can, but also as fast as you can. You know what I mean? Like you have to do it. It's not like I don't have to choose for
As
you.
fast
Nobody
as you
else.
can doesn't always have to be same day, next day,
Yeah, it can be because women
whenever
actually
it works for you, because then
because women actually they break up in their head way before they actually do it. Like they wait like
that's why they
because
call
that's
you
why men
cold.
say, oh, it's kind of out of nowhere. No, she talks to you a bunch of times. There's not a woman in history who one day woke up and
And
left.
also, it's never just because she's not crying doesn't mean that
Actually,
she's
when she
cold.
doesn't cry, actually, when she stopped arguing with you, that's
That's
when there is a
it. That's
problem.
it. You
That's
lost.
your first sign, baby. That's your first sign.
When she doesn't ask you to do the stuff that you always said no, she gave up.
And another thing too, it's like whenever you are with a real man, you act not as a child, but your brain shuts off. You get out of the house without your phone, without your wallet, without anything. She doesn't even know what's happening around her. She's just like,
He
huh, living her life.
he actually hates going to the city because she's it's like she becomes a door. I have to literally like guide her so she doesn't bump into homeless people.
Yeah. You are so comfortable with him. He makes you feel so safe to just like, yeah, that's how my mom feel with my dad.
He's like, we go places and he has my phone, and I'm like, I have no idea where my phone is. He looks at me and he's like, I have it.
I
It's like,
got you,
okay.
girl. I got you, babe. But yeah, my parents
Energia
are
de
the
pé.
same way. He has energia de gostoso. My dad has energia de gostoso. I don't have any men around me who has that. Like fully has that. Actually, no, there's one guy at my work. He's married to his wife. And there's like he's a man, you know? And I adore him. I adore her. They're great together.
I
I
love
don't
it.
know her very much because I work with him. Like
Mm.
he
Does
respects
she work
women. He
there
doesn't
too?
talk shit. No.
Okay.
He respects women. Like he talks greatly about his family, about her all the time. And it's such a difference between the other conversations that I have to listen
Yeah.
to. It's insane. It's sad, but
Mhm.
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Okay. Are we good?
We're
You
good.
think so? Okay.
I think we
Well,
we we spilled a lot of sauce and venom today.
sauce. Thank God, because it was rough.
Bye.
Thank you for spilling the sauce with us today. See you next
Yes.
week. Bye.
Love you. Bye.